Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019, 26 minutes after 7 o'clock, and you are listening to AM Ocala Live, and we are broadcasting live from the Palatka Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too can get a New York special. I think I'm going to get one of them today. Pizza and a Coke, that's what that is. All right, right now 78 degrees and 86 is the expected high today. Let me do the rest of the amateur weatherman forecast. 24% chance we'll see rain today, and that most likely midday around noonish, etc., etc. Let's see, tomorrow high is only 77. Look at that. Lows tonight around 60. Tomorrow highs around 77. So it looks like a little bit of cool weather moving in for October. No mention of rain for tomorrow. Lows tomorrow night around 63, and then things warm up again on Thursday. So just a little tease of cool weather. 83 back in the high as the high on Thursday. 71 the low Thursday night, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday there's rain in every one of those forecasts. So, but temperatures each of those days in the mid 80s. So not quite into the cooler weather yet, but you got a little hint of it today. Good morning, Robin. How are you over there?
I'm good. Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Pretty good. Let's see. 7:35. We're going to open the phone lines somewhere along here. We're going to get rid of the hollow sound in the room. We need some of those tiles, those acoustic tiles.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. We still have some. There are some on the walls.
That's right. Let's see. 7:35. We'll open up the phone lines. Answer your listen to your questions. I don't know if we'll answer them. Just listen to them. Galen Unold at 8:05. We're going to talk to Galen about Star Wars.
Nice.
Star Wars. And the importance of that part of popular culture. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Dan Jones is coming on at 8:20. Dan is an historian, a researcher, and a New York Times best-selling author. He's got a book called Crusaders, The Epic History of the Wars for the Holy Lands. There you go. It's kind of ironic, isn't it, that we have wars, that's fighting and killing, for land that is holy, which is God, who forbids killing.
Exactly.
And so just thought I'd say that. And don't give me an argument with that, because I don't even try. I don't mean you. I mean that guy over there. 8:35 is News Bites. That's when we read the news and keep our opinions to ourselves. 9 o'clock, the place brightens up a bit. Caroline Baldwin comes in and talks about gardens and gardening and dirt, etc. And I get a coffee. Matt Gibbs will be in the studio talking about cars at 10:05. He's the guy to go to when you need a car fixed, and that would be me and Robin and pretty much everybody here at the station.
Yeah.
He's with Sunrise Automotive. If you have a question about your car, call in between 10:05 and 10:30. The sooner the better, so he can give you as long an answer as you need. Kevin Noble Maylard is coming in at 10:35. He's a member of the Seminole Nation Miccosukee Band. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Miccosukee.
Yes.
And he's got a book called Fry Bread, A Native American Family Story. Well, that sounds interesting.
It's very
interesting. We got that one?
Yes, we do.
All right, Fry Bread.
Right there. It's beautiful.
Nelson DeMille is a combat-decorated United States Army veteran. He's a member of Mensa, Poets and Writers. Wow, and Authors Guild. He's got a book called The Deserter. I was a deserter last night. I had a bit of dessert.
Nice.
I guess different kind of
dessert. It was delicious.
It's at 11:05. 11:20, Justice League estate sales. They'll be coming in here to tell you about the next estate sales they have, I believe. Oh, you know what? I think the one I'm thinking about happened already last week, right?
Oh, the Gainesville one, the big one.
The one with the Christmas stuff. That was last week, wasn't it?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you got to listen to what they say, because they got some stuff they want to tell you about that you can get for cheap. We'll take a break. Be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. President Trump says he wants Republicans in Congress to get tougher against the impeachment inquiry, telling Fox's Sean Hannity.
To me, the word impeachment is a dirty, disgusting word. I didn't do a reason to be impeached.
The acting ambassador to Ukraine, Bill Taylor, speaks to House committees today. 4 parents changed their pleas to guilty in a college admissions scandal.
Douglas Hodge admitted to trying to get his children into the University of Southern California as athletes. Michelle Geneves paid for fake athletic status for her daughter and son at USC and Georgetown. Manuel and Elizabeth Henriquez paid for false tennis credentials for their daughter at Georgetown and for their other kids to cheat on entrance exams.
Fox's Gernal Scott, the head of a tennis academy in Texas who was in on the scheme, agrees to plead guilty as well and to cooperate with investigators. They'll all be sentenced next year. America's listening to Fox News.
Lowe's has the supplies pros like you use most every day. And when the job demands more, we have the quantities needed for any size job at savings you can count on. Because when you buy in bulk, you'll get 30% off select in-stock insulation and get select in-stock drywall panels up to 15% off. Order at Lowe'sForPros.com and have your order delivered to save time. Or pick up in store, where our pro loaders will be ready to load you up so you can get back to the job site faster. For the supplies you need at great savings, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's, U.S. only.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Two Men in a Truck believes every veteran should be recognized on Veterans Day. That's why Movers for Military is teaming up with WOCA to collect essential items to be delivered this Veterans Day to veterans being assisted by Veterans Helping Veterans USA. To donate items, drop them off at the WOCA studios Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. to help in aiding veterans and their families in crisis. This announcement has been brought to you by your friends at WOCA News Talk, The Source.
Listen up. The 12th annual Fall Palatka Bluegrass Festival is November 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Roadheaver Boys Ranch, 380 Boys Ranch Road in Palatka. Showtimes are noon to 10 p.m. each day, featuring Rhonda Vincent, the Gibson Brothers, the Cleverleys, and many more. Adult tickets start at $40 with children under 7 free with a parent. For more information, visit adamsbluegrass.com or call 706-864-7203. It's a fun event for the whole family. Good food and good music. Come and join us. Here is your 1-minute news brief. The driver of an SUV has died after rear-ending a Marion County school bus picking up students for Lake Weir High School yesterday morning on County Road 42. A student boarding the bus was injured and taken to the hospital. President Donald Trump has approved a disaster declaration for Florida in the wake of Hurricane Dorian. The declaration means that federal funding is now available to eligible state and local governments. A legislative panel has sided with Governor Ron DeSantis in removing Broward County Sheriff Scott Israel, who had already been suspended after being accused of mishandling the response to the shooting that killed 17 people. Police say they've removed 3 children and 245 animals from an Edgewater home. A New York man is suing Universal Orlando because his unlimited soda deal did not allow him to fill his cup more than 6 times per hour. And Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay, is celebrating Dia de los Muertos October 31st through November 2nd as part of their Hallow Scream event. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Partly sunny today, will be very warm and humid with a shower or thunderstorm around this afternoon, while the high of 87 to 91. A shower or thunderstorm in spots early on tonight, otherwise mostly cloudy, low 62 to 74. Tomorrow will be a cooler and less humid day with sunshine and some clouds, high 78 to 83. And then the humidity comes right back in on Thursday with clouds and some sun at times. It could be a shower or thunderstorm, high Thursday 84 to 86. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Brian Thompson.
One of the best things about living in beautiful Central Florida is that we get to have a garden all year long. Spend some time on Tuesday mornings in the garden with Carol Ann Baldwin right here on WOCA The Source from 9 till 10 a.m. Carol Ann will take your phone calls, and she'll even check out your photos on her In the Garden Facebook page. Grab a tall glass of something refreshing and spend an hour in the garden with Carol Ann each Tuesday morning right here on The Source, WOCA.
And thank you, Robin. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. It looks like it's foggy out there. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to call in, the number is 622-9622. Let's just jump into this and start talking about the news. I'm trying to think what we have going on this weekend. I always like to do a couple of... Oh, you know what? One thing I could mention before Robin comes back in, because she's got that other information. There's a box here at WOCA sitting by the front door. That box is there for the vets supply drive. I can't remember what Joe says in that ad, but that's what that's for. It's for the two men in a truck guys, the company. They teamed up with us, and basically they're just gathering. To me, though, I don't understand exactly what they're looking for, but I'm guessing it's non-perishable food, because that's what's already in the box, because that's what Robin put in it. And I'm tempted because it's got Spam and And I keep looking in there, and I keep thinking, I wonder if anybody will notice, if anybody will anybody miss one can of Spam. I'll put it back, and I'll buy a new one. No, I'm teasing. No, I'm not. But anyway,
I would guess non-perishable food items. I don't know the details, what exactly they're looking for, but that's what I think it should be.
Yeah, we're not sure. But anyway, that's probably what it is. They will be distributing that food on Veterans Day, November 11th, I think, right?
Yep.
Is that when they're doing it?
Yep.
So if you can bring
Monday.
something by, a couple of whatever, something that's in a can or
a box.
Box is good, but here in Florida, I guess you could say, just in the southeast, there's a lot of bugs. And I notice that bugs get into boxes.
Yeah.
I keep all my boxes in the refrigerator.
Me too.
Because I don't like when the bugs get in the box, Robin.
No, or in the microwave. It seals really good.
You think so?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes when I buy bread, I'll put that in the microwave.
But anyway, that's
refrigerators.
That's besides the point of the whole message. The whole message here is if you have something and you'd like to donate, that's what it's there for. And then we have
non-perishable.
We have not started the toys thing yet for Christmas, but I imagine that's like right around the corner. Because I know we have teamed up with Kids Helping Kids.
Yep.
And every year you all out there make us look really good because you're bringing a lot of toys for the kids, which is really cool.
Yeah, so if you have any and just want to drop them off now, feel free.
Robin will put it in a closet somewhere.
Just feel free. We'll keep it here. So
there's no tree up yet, but there's a couple of closets here.
Yep. Right. Gently used toys. Yep, don't have to be new if you don't.
All right, let's look at things in the news. Can I tell you my first favorite story of the day?
Okay.
As a New Yorker, this kind of makes me embarrassed a little bit, but the story does say a New York man filed a lawsuit. So he goes to Universal Studios Orlando, and they sell a refillable souvenir cup for $16.99. The idea is you can have as much soda as you want all day long.
Okay.
There's a chip in that cup, and that chip, I guess, interfaces with a computer somewhere, and it tells the computer if you've already filled that cup within the last 10 minutes. Within the last 10 minutes is an important part of this story here.
Okay.
So that would be 6 times per hour, filling up a cup with soda. Okay?
And this cup is how much? Is it big cup?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how big it is, but I mean, okay. I mean, unless it's a shot glass, it's probably big enough.
Yeah.
So this guy is suing Universal Studios, technically NBC Universal, that's the actual name of the lawsuit.
Oh.
So he's suing them because the machine wouldn't give him more soda before the 10 minutes was up. He says it says unlimited. So $16.99
for the cup.
For the cup.
Okay.
And then you can refill it. You can refill it 6 times an hour. How much do you need to drink soda?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
So this guy is suing Universal Studios for what? For $16.99? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, unless he brought his family, and there's a lot of people in the family, so they all bring empty cups, and then he just keeps filling it.
That's probably what he's doing. He's probably a conniver.
Yeah.
He's probably a shark, a conniver.
That's right.
A stealer, a robber, a thief.
Exactly.
He's probably got bad intention, and he's a bad example of a New Yorker. I am so ashamed.
Taking advantage of these.
I have met my share of people from New York who have made me embarrassed. There's a lot of good people in New York. Okay, and these knuckleheads come out of the state, the city, whatever, and they just think they own the place. Come on, you guys, you got to be more respectful of the people you're visiting. You can't be getting more than 1 cup every 10 minutes.
No.
Unless, like Robin says, you're trying to trick the system. Come on, we know what you're doing.
That's right.
We know how you think.
Exactly.
You think, I'm in somebody else's backyard. Nobody will know me. Well, we know you now.
That's right.
You filed the lawsuit. Your name is out there. I think it's in the story somewhere.
It's embarrassing.
I went to, I've told you this story before, but I was in Quebec where they speak French. And my son and I, we were trying our best to, to fit in with the language and didn't do Well, sometimes we did okay. You know, we knew how to ask where the bathroom was and that kind of thing. I knew when the lady was trying to sell me some bread out of the back of a station wagon, I knew what she was saying. I knew, would you like to buy some bread? And I don't remember now how to say that, but I remembered it at the time. And I knew how to say no. Or no, thank you. No, merci.
There you go.
No, merci. Merci, no. But anyway, so we're trying. And then I go into this was at a KOA campground. So then I'm in the kind of the common area where the check-in desk is, and I'm watching this video about Quebec, and it's a beautiful city. But I'm probably not going to see a whole lot of it because I have my dog with me. I saw everything from the outside. I got to get back one day and see things from the inside. But anyway, here comes a guy, clearly with a New York accent. And if you're from New York and you're going to get mad at me for saying this stuff, get over it. I'm from New York, okay? I love New York. I love New Yorkers. But let me tell you something. Sometimes some of us embarrass the rest of us, okay? Just so you know. Now, you can speak about your own city if you want to. Maybe New Orleans has their share of knuckleheads, too. I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this guy walks in and just doesn't even attempt to speak French to the lady. Not even a bonjour. Just come on.
Yeah.
Just what does it matter with you? When you go to another country or a place where they speak another language, give it a shot. Make it look like you're at least attempting to. Everybody in Quebec speaks English as well. It seems like it to me. But the idea is French is their first language. Anyway, so just so you know. So this guy, going back to the story at hand, he sues Universal Studios because of a $16.99 purchase.
Wow.
Oh, he did reactivate the cup for $8.99 the next day. So let me ask you a question.
Wow.
Why did he reactivate it? So the next day he got the whole same deal for $8.99?
Yeah.
Why did he bother reactivating it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he's going to get millions, from this lawsuit. So why?
No, he won't. He better
I'm
not.
Being facetious.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm just being sarcastic.
He's
yeah, exactly. Why did he do it again?
Oh man, I hope we shame him.
I hope
Do I
so
have a phone
too.
call? Good morning. Oh, good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hey, I got a kick out of you talking about the New York people. I have the most fun with New York people at the local pizza places.
Oh no.
It seems like at most of the pizza places, like, can I say the names?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, you got Pronto's down at Churchill.
Yeah.
You got the nicest guy from New York in there. You go in there and he says, how you doing today?
I know the guy, yeah.
New York. But
Yeah.
anyway,
No.
he's so sweet.
Yes.
And then they got one over at Wise Guys, and that guy's a wise guy. I mean, that guy is a wise guy.
Okay.
You know, I walk in, I say, can you make me an extra thin pizza? No way, that's going to break my oven.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I can't do that, but yeah. But anyways, I love New York people, especially at the pizza places in town.
Okay.
And Wise Guys is a sponsor for the football game, for the high school football game.
Oh, yeah,
so
that
thank you, Wise
guy in
Guys.
there is a nut, because I had to call Wisconsin and complain to my daughter that he said he couldn't make my thin crust pizza because it breaks his oven. She said, what the heck's special about his oven? You know? But you know what? He's from New York, and he's
What
making
is
no
it
thin
about
crust
pizza?
pizza in that oven.
The New York pizza. Can't make it
God
without
knows
this
what kind of pizza I want.
Funny.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Funny story. Thank you, Linda. See, what is it about pizza? Why is pizza the one food that we all get into arguments over? I mean, nobody ever argues. Like, they even get into arguments about how you eat it. Like, God forbid you should use a fork.
I know. I use a fork. I shame myself because people look at
Well,
me
it's not
like
to be
I'm
ashamed
weird.
of.
But I use a fork and a knife, okay?
Can you imagine somebody picking on you because you eat a hamburger with one hand? Come on! Two-handed! Good morning, you're on the air. Hello. Good morning.
In fact, weren't sandwiches invented so the Earl of Sandwich could play cards and still eat? That's how they first came about, instead of just using a knife and a fork and a big plate. Anyway,
it's an ingenious invention, yes. Yes.
Yeah. I was in Quebec once, because I lived just over the border in Rochester, and I was all enthusiastic, and I had learned the phrase to order, a cheeseburger and fries, and I got up to her and all smiles, and I started to say it, and she very condescendingly said, all right, I speak English. someone told me that they are just as nasty about us.
Oh, you had a nasty. Well, their knuckleheads form everywhere. But here's the thing. I'm not embarrassed by knuckleheads from other places, but when they're from either Florida or New York, I get embarrassed. I said, "Come on, you're part of my family, kind of, so I don't want you to be that way." I'm okay for Quebec. Yeah.
My own dad would come down from New York and visit me, and he'd say, maybe they should do it. And I said, because I saw it on a bumper sticker once, I said, Dad, we don't care how y'all do it up north. So he never said anything again.
That's funny.
All right, have a good day.
Hey, you too. So anyway, all right, there's my fun story of the day. Well, here's another light one. Busch Gardens, Tampa Bay is celebrating Day of the Dead with special entertainment. It's not called the Day of the Dead. That's the English translation. It's Dia de los Muertos.
I heard you say that on your long news. Boy, you say it really nice.
Well, that is what it's called. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but yeah. Anyway, so that's part of their Halloween thing. Hey, we do have some sad news and some prayers for some folks out there. Don't know the whole details about this story because they weren't included in the story, but somebody died yesterday morning when the SUV he or she was driving hit the back of a Marion County school bus.
Oh my God.
We don't have the name or the gender or the age or any information about the driver, so our prayers to that family. But school buses are out there. The children in the school bus, there was only like 4 of them, I think, Kevin said.
Were they okay? The children?
Well, the kids are okay physically. Now, there was a student boarding the bus, and that child was taken to the hospital. The newspaper said minor injuries, but again, there's got to be a certain amount of emotional stress caused by this, so that's not to be overlooked either. So prayers for everybody involved, and I'm sure that the school system, the school board, Heidi and Kevin and all the people on the school board and all the teachers, especially over at Lake Weir High School, which is where the bus was bringing kids to.
Wow, but the SUV driver died?
The SUV driver is gone.
They must have had they must have been speeding or something. And
how could they
kind
not?
Of force.
I don't want to make any presumptions, but anyway, so it's a sad story, and well, what else can I say? Just be careful out there.
There was one vehicle this morning, one SUV that was coming east on State Road 200, and there's all that construction there, and that person had no lights on anywhere.
My gosh.
On his vehicle.
What is wrong?
No lights on anywhere. So as we're approaching where the law enforcement, sits with their lights going for the construction workers, I was hoping so much that one of those police officers or state troopers, because they were both out there, that they would have noticed that vehicle. No lights anywhere. Just, that was so scary. No lights anywhere.
Donald Trump, the president, has approved a disaster declaration for Florida in the wake of Hurricane Dorian. And what it means is there'll be money available for several counties, and those counties are Brevard, Duval, Flagler, Indian River, Martin, Nassau, Osceola, Palm Beach, Putnam, Seminole, St. John's, and St. Lucie. So there you go. The sheriff down in Broward County, or the former sheriff, the suspended sheriff, Scott Israel, in Broward County, right? Yeah.
Yes.
He is trying to get his job back, and yesterday a legislative panel decided that he should not get his job back, but it's not a done deal yet. He still, I think the Senate still has to vote on it, the state Senate.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was the sheriff in charge when that shooting happened down in Parkland at
Marjorie Stoneman Douglas.
Thank you. A year ago on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't get his job back.
So anyway, he's he's not in yet, and he's not out yet either. He's kind of still waiting, I guess. 3 children and 245 animals were removed from a home in, where was this? Edgewater, in the town of Edgewater. 3 children, 245 animals.
Oh, my God.
Holy mackerel. Wow.
Oh, my God.
The house stunk. They said had animal feces and urine throughout the home.
God. What's the matter with those parents? They should be locked up.
Well, they are. They're charged with 3 counts of child abuse and 66 counts of animal cruelty.
Good. Lock up those parents and don't let them see the light of day. Make sure those children have good homes.
Oh, my gosh. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, you.
See, on a lighter note, I believe today is National Nuts Day.
What day?
National Nuts Day.
National Nuts Day. Okay.
Nuts.
I had the TV on earlier this morning when I got up around 5:30, and they were talking about it, and they list the most popular nuts and that, and I couldn't hear all of it. I was just wondering maybe if you wouldn't have that list of which one is the most popular, going right down to the last.
All right, well, let me look it up. I hate to disappoint my audience, so let me look up the most popular nuts.
Don Knotts.
He
was a funny guy.
Popular nuts. Okay, here we go. Ready? Most popular nuts. Thank you, Internet, for this ability to do this. The most popular nuts in the world. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, let me see where they are. The almond is the most popular nut in the world.
Oh, there you go.
How could that beat the peanut? Oh, because the peanut is not a nut. It's a legume.
Exactly.
Well, there you go. The almond.
So it's the almond.
Yep. Yep, there you go.
My favorite is, I have 2, cashews and pecans, and once in a while I like walnut too, but walnuts are kind of dry, but I think I had heard or read someplace a while back that the walnut of all the nuts was the most healthiest, and I know cashews are very good, but they're a little bit on a high calorie side, but my 2 favorites are cashew and pecans.
You know, I hope when you and I are in a nursing home that you're the guy sitting in the rocking chair next to me.
Eating my nuts, right?
Yeah, well, not just for that. I mean, just because the topics you like to bring to the show are so uplifting, and I'd rather hear about that than kidney stones and whatever else happens.
Right. Well, anyways, happy Nut Day, and I'm going to do a little shopping after all, so I'll probably buy a can of my 2 favorites and enjoy the day with some of my favorite nuts.
Yeah, just enjoy your nuts. That's what I would do. Yeah, enjoy your nuts. It is National Nuts Day.
Exactly.
Here's an uplifting story. There's a lady in California, and she was trying to help out the people who were hurt by those fires out there. And then she came upon an idea that she stumbled on the idea that purses, pocketbooks, whatever you call handbags, they got all different names.
Yes, they do.
Are so important to you ladies that she has started a purse drive of some sort, and so she's giving out purses to ladies who have had not such a great experience in life. Maybe they're homeless, or maybe they've escaped a violent situation, or maybe even their home burned down in one of those fires. In 2018, she collected and distributed more than 2,450 purses, with 800 going to fire survivors. Her goal for this year is 5,000 purses. And there's an interesting psychological thing, I guess, that the story implies between men and women, is that you ladies, that purse is actually an extension of your home. You don't leave home without your purse.
No, exactly.
And I guess that would be a guy with his wallet, I guess. Is it the same thing?
It's the same thing. Yeah, you've got all your stuff in your wallet. I got all my stuff in my purse. I guard it.
A newspaper report says that the Church of Scientology and its members have purchased more than $100 million worth of land in the Clearwater area in the last 3 years.
Wow.
The newspaper, the Tampa Bay Times, said in a report published on Sunday that it discovered the property purchases by reviewing more than 1,000 deeds and business records. Clearwater City leaders say they didn't know the extent of the purchases until they were shown maps produced by the Times. Scientology spokesman Ben Shaw said the newspaper has an unending obsession with Scientology, and it has torpedoed the church's efforts to revitalize Clearwater's downtown. Let's see. The guy's named Ben Shaw is the spokesperson. Said that if the newspaper had been in Utah, he asks the question, would the Times have headlined that Mormons are buying property in Salt Lake City? So,
they own Salt Lake City. Let
me tell you something. I don't really know much about Scientology, but I know this. I know this, that when Robin and I are downtown doing the first Friday art walk, those people in that little yellow building down there are the nicest people you're ever going to meet.
They're very nice.
I'm just telling you.
Very nice.
You know, whatever they believe is what they believe, you know, but they're so super nice, you know. They're always cordial. They offer us water. They know where they can see me because I look like a hot, big hot man.
You are a hot man.
I mean, in the real hot way.
I see.
Not in the fake way you're trying to pretend. No, you're trying to make me feel good. I'm just trying to tell you that it gets hot out there. But anyway, they are really nice in there. So you know what? I'm tired of people picking on other people because of their labels, their religions, their colors, their ages, and blah, blah, blah. Come on.
I know. And their pizza choices. It's disgusting.
No, pizza choices is fair game. You could definitely have a good time with that one.
Okay.
Actually, nobody's going to be offended if you tell somebody that's the bad pizza. It's kind of like Galen telling me about tartar sauce on fish.
Yeah.
It's a fun little rivalry.
Exactly.
I mean, he's wrong, of course, but just telling you. A parachutist landed on the field disrupting a soccer game or a football game in Milan. They call it football, we call it soccer.
Okay.
The security guards went out and ushered him off the field.
Was he naked?
No.
Oh, well, gee.
Yeah, that would have added to it.
It would have been better. I mean, you got the guys naked streaking across a football field in the U.S. I mean, gee.
Let's see. The most dangerous celebrity online is actress Alexis Bledel. Do you know who she is?
I have no clue.
Okay, she is on the Gilmore Girls and Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, and she's not really dangerous. What this story is about taking celebrities, their faces, their names, etc., and somehow using their name as a way to trick you to clicking on something that will eventually put a virus or some kind of malware on your computer or phone.
Nice. That's awful.
And her face and likeness and name get clicked on more than anybody else's as far as taking people to bad places on the internet. Mm-hmm. Just so you know. You want to hear who else is on the list?
Yes, I do.
James Corden, talk show host.
Okay, he's fun.
He is fun. Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones.
Don't know her.
Actress Anna Kendrick. Movie star Lupita Nyong'o.
No, don't know those.
Talk show star Jimmy Fallon. Martial arts master Jackie Chan.
Oh, yeah.
Rapper Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj.
Ooh, they're old.
And Marvel actress Tessa Thompson. Those are all the names that are being used and faces that are being used to get you to click on something that'll end up putting malware on you.
Gosh.
And finally, Robin, I put this one in here for you because I know you're a Meghan Markle fan.
Yes, I am.
Meghan Markle and her husband Harry are bringing their baby Archie over to the United States in order to have Thanksgiving with the baby's grandma.
Oh, nice.
I think she lives out west somewhere in California, I think.
Okay.
So there you go. They're coming to have turkey with the kid.
Nice.
So you see, the British are celebrating Thanksgiving.
Yes, they are.
And don't forget, there is a reason why Christmas songs begin on Thanksgiving.
That's right.
It's because music is spread around the world from a sleigh that flies, just like Santa's, but instead of reindeer, it has birds.
Beautiful birds.
And it's called the Shantou Sleigh Ride.
Exactly.
If you think I'm lying, look it up. We'll be right back.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The top diplomat in Ukraine, Bill Taylor, meets today with House committees looking into President Trump's impeachment.
Taylor is the acting ambassador in Ukraine, who, in a text exchange with EU Ambassador Gordon Sondland, said it would be crazy to withhold security assistance for help with a political campaign. Sondland responded he believed Taylor was incorrect about the president's intentions, but in later testimony told lawmakers he did not know if that was true.
Fox's Jared Howell